the demise of Ogolla is giving some people sleepless nights. We are very sorry and the nation is very sad. Even the weather itself is very sad. We are mourning a great loss. I'm done with that. Mr. Speaker, to conclude with the issue of the whites supporting an aspirant from Djibouti to vie for the AU chairmanship. Mr. Speaker, let me tell you, and the others in this noble house, if you don't know, I want just talk about two motions. Mr. Speaker, kindly control the noise.
Order members.
Shh. I want to talk just about two motions, Mr. Speaker. And I want to try to be as brief as a goat's tail. Mr. Speaker, I know the DCIs and the policemen who are sent here. I know they are working with the body cameras and even the buttons. Yes. But we are here to fight for the third liberation of this country. I want to talk about the demise of CDF General Ogolla. This is a state-planned thing. Even if you'll arrest us, the jails were built because of us. And even if you'll arrest somebody like Victor Solomon, some other people will remain down here to fight for Kenyans. You can't tell us a whole general using a chopper, which was last used 2 months ago. Leave alone that. This is a very experienced pilot. And you want to tell us that he only passed on lightly. And Mr. Speaker, before I forget, this security docket has cost more lives, not just Ogollas. We saw Saitoti and Ojode perished. Sorry, Mr. Speaker. Perished in a plane crash. We saw Kaiseri also perished. And nobody can explain how he lost his life. The very way we can't explain how Ogolla lost his life through a plane crash. And even if you dig deep into this, Mr. Speaker, the only man who escaped this crash never used any protective gear that people who are boarding a plane should have. There is a big question. And I remember the deputy president of this great republic today quoted that the demise of Ogolla is giving some people sleepless nights. We are very sorry and the nation is very sad. Even the weather itself is very sad. We are mourning a great loss. I'm done with that. Mr. Speaker, to conclude with the issue of the whites supporting an aspirant from Djibouti to vie for the AU chairmanship. Mr. Speaker, let me tell you, and the others in this noble house, if you don't know, the only surviving Pan-African is Raila Odinga. And for him to ascend to this position will be as hard as what I don't know. Will be as hard as what I've never seen. Because these people want not one who fights for the rights of African, wants not one who is fighting for the union of Africa. And Raila is one of these persons. And that's the very reason as to why they slaughtered Gaddafi. Gaddafi was a Pan-African, and that's the very reason as to why they have not given room for Raila the Enigma to ascend into power. And any Pan-African who has fought for the strength of Africa has not survived. Yeah. Except one they have branded a dictator, but he's only dictating people from his nation, and there is nothing he's exporting. That's Museveni. Mr. Speaker, these people, this time round it's time for Africa to rise. For us to prove that we are in post-colonial era and whites have no right to control us on what's right. And this is a very stern warning to the American country. You've dictated Africa and other countries for long. Kindly give us room this time round. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Hey, thank you.